Food makes everyone happy. You can't beat a good slice of pizza. Finding a good pizza is difficult.
I'm standing here with Vito Romani at the Forno Bravo Expo. We're getting ready to make some pizza. You're going to be feeding about 300 people over the next 2 days with your pizzas, including the one that you're going to make right now. What is it that you're going to make?
I start off with the white sauce.
Well, let's go ahead and put it together, and we'll talk about it as we go.
Sure.
So I know that you're using a pizza dough made with Italian flour, soft 00 Italian flour. Is that? So I know that these doughs were made ahead of time, and then people ask all the time, can I freeze my doughs? Can I chill them?
I actually freeze all my dough.
You do that as ready
because I go through between 500 and 700 dough balls a week.
Is that right? That's a lot of pizzas.
So if I had to make dough every day, I would have to non-stop make dough.
So now, what are you going to put on this pizza?
I'm going to put
Ricotta, yeah.
ricotta cheese, and then I'm put some mozzarella, a little bit of mozzarella.
So you pipe out the ricotta. Your
ricotta, and then we'll spread it out a little bit, to kind of get an even paste for it. Some people like clumpy, kind of like it to be even throughout the pizza. Not too much mozzarella.
Now here's the prosciutto.
Yeah.
The king.
The king.
The king of the meats.
It is.
I've seen some pizzas where they actually put the prosciutto on at the end when it comes out of the oven, but you bake this right on the pizza.
I bake it in there. The flavor that comes off the prosciutto into the pizza, it gives off such an amazing flavor that I really don't have to put any other salt or pepper or anything like that on the pizza.
I like that, and I like because it probably crisps up a little bit too.
Yeah,
right?
it crisps up. And at this point, we'll put a little bit of oil around the pizza.
This is a garlic olive oil.
Yeah, it's a garlic olive oil.
What do? You just put garlic cloves in the oil, or do
I crush the garlic, put it in the oil, let it simmer on low for 2 to 3 hours.
Oh, really? So it cooks in there. Okay.
It cooks in there really low.
Wow.
Then I'll strain it. Of that. It's definitely potent.
Nice garlic flavor. This is nice. That's a great idea. So you cook it over very low.
I kind of seep it pretty much.
And then
like the wine.
You're evoking flavor from the garlic.
Evoke the flavor out of it.
All right. Into the oven.
Into the oven we go.
About a 700-degree oven. He's not baking at 800 to 900 degrees like some of the Naples restaurants. This is kind of the American variation. Slow it down, bake it slower, but not too slow, so that you get a little bit of crispness in the crust instead of that sort of soft, eat it with a knife and fork pizza. You can eat these by the slice. I'm sure your customers appreciate that.
Yeah, because a lot of people, most of the time when I serve, I'm at an event, and people are on their feet on the go, and they really don't have a table. They don't have a table or chairs to sit down with, and they usually don't have a fork, so I have to make something that everyone can eat.
Yeah.
And
well, I'll tell you, the salad looks good. It's
a
good enough to eat by itself. Yeah.
My wife eats it all the time.
I would, and I especially love the lemon. You know, the squeeze of lemon that you put on there.
Yeah, the fresh lemon really makes the whole pizza pop into its own world.
Do you find that your customers tend to have a preference, white versus red?
Honestly, it's a hit or miss. Sometimes at some events I make about 75–80% white pizzas, and sometimes it's the complete opposite.
As Vito was talking to me, the aroma of this dressing that he made just keeps coming. The wind is blowing it right towards it. This garlic oil is just intoxicating. The combination that now the cheese is perfuming the garlic olive. This is a great idea. You got to make this garlic olive oil and use it in your dressing. This is terrific. Yeah. So the pizza's about ready to come out of the oven, I would guess, right?
It's almost ready.
Okay. Well, we'll know in a second. The concept sounds great. Will it live up to the promise? I think so. We'll find out.
Just finishing it off.
So it looks like what he's doing now is what we call doming, lifting the pizza up to the hotter part of the oven where the heat really rises. Sometimes you can get a little bit of caramelization on the cheese that way. And here we got it. Yeah, let's bring it right over here. Caramelization around the cornicione, which is puffed up nicely. The prosciutto has crisped up like bacon, and we got a little caramelization on the cheeses. Ready to top it?
Yeah. First, I'm gonna cut it.
Okay, cut it first. Okay, I guess it's easier to cut it without the arugula.
Yeah, it gets kind of tricky with the arugula on there.
Okay.
And then once it's cut, a nice healthy amount of the arugula.
The fresh goes on the king.
The fresh goes on the king. You got your salad on top of your pizza.
But what about this? All these goodies that are in there, man.
We'll get the cheese. We'll get the
yeah,
cheese.
you gotta get it.
Got to go on top.
It's like gold.
There you go.
Oh, that is
right on the top of the
beautiful.
pizza.
That's gorgeous. So then, when somebody gets this pizza and they want to have a slice of it, they can just pull the slice and
Pull the
salad
slice
comes with
and the
it.
salad comes with it.
All right.
The key is to make sure you cut it enough.
All right.
And most of the time we'll have a fork when we're at a party, so people aren't just shoving their hands in there.
That's right. But I'm going
But,
to try it without.
You know, it makes it nice. Throw it on there.
You got yours. I'm going to grab mine. I'm going to throw some of this arugula on
Even
this
with
slice.
all the arugula, the pizza still stands up.
Let's see. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look at that. And we got a beautiful underskirt, that golden brown caramelization.
Let me know what
And
you
time
think.
for a bite. Oh yeah. I just can't get over the aroma of this. This is so great. Like I say, it's almost intoxicating. It's
It
like
is.
it's like, you know how truffles have an intoxication? This garlic acts like the truffle oil. That's fantastic. Really, the flavors really work and they marry really well. Vito, thanks so much. I know for the next 2 days you're going to be feeding people this pizza along with 2 others. Your business, Stella's Pizza Pie, which is operating in the San Diego area. Call him if you're probably in the book, right? They can find you. He does parties, he does farm markets, and best of success with your business.
Thank you.
You're a year into it, and you're just getting started, and I'm so glad that you found a way to express yourself through pizzas and through this mobile wood-fired oven from the Fire Within. Fantastic. Vito Romani.